Hey all, welcome to this week's favorite collection here at the CIOPCC at the Institute. This week we're looking at a small collection, a very modern collection, and one that is an ongoing collection. Since the Rick and Morty Season 7 started just a few weeks ago, I thought it was appropriate to do a Rick and Morty collection video. And like I said, it's a fairly small collection, but we'll go over it all, and then we'll talk a little bit about it. Now, the show has been okay. The first 3 episodes, each one got a little bit better. The 4th episode, if you haven't watched it yet, fantastic. Do so. There's a Scary Terry from Funko up there that's carded. I always like to keep at least one carded figure so you can see what it looked like on the card. And the Funko line really is the best stuff we've gotten so far. Speaking of which, let's start with the Funko right down here. So down here at the bottom, we have the Funko figures. Some of them anyway. This is the spacesuit Rick and Morty. There was 2 versions. You'll notice in back the Walmart version. These here are the building sets done by McFarlane. They are not good building sets. Hence, they're all still in the box. I will show you a couple of them that I built, which is how I figured out that they're not good building sets. Down here on the floor, before we move down, I'll show you we have a Monopoly game. I love picking up various games when they're themed. You can see the Bob's Burgers Clue in front of the Rick and Morty Monopoly. Now, the best collectibles from anybody from Rick and Morty so far are the Mondo figures. Here we have Rick, and we have the 2 Mortys they've done so far set up the way I like them, because they give you multiple heads and arms and various accessories. And then there's 2 Mr. Meeseeks. If you haven't picked these, oh, and of course Poopy Butthole came with them as well. If you haven't picked these up, these are easily the best Rick and Morty figures that have been done. These are 6 scale, and I'm hoping we see them do some more. We haven't actually seen that yet. There's some of the accessories that came with them. There's Pickle Rick fighting the rat there in back. There's also some other vehicles there in back from Hot Wheels, including their little spaceship. But again, if you haven't picked up these and you want to really get some great Rick and Morty's, Mondo. It's a shot glass. Down below again we have some more of the games. Cryptozoic did a whole bunch of games. This is Anatomy Park. That's the Total Recall game below it. Now as we move down further, you'll see the other Mondo Meeseeks. The different, more... This is the version after he's been out for a while. Pickle Rick, of course, has been popular. And this is the second wave of the Funko figures, which, when put together, made the Build-A-Figure in back. Right in front there is my latest addition to this collection. I just picked up that. That's the 2023 Hallmark Pickle Rick ornament. So if you're a big fan of Christmas ornaments, like I am, as you can see, I picked these 2 up last year. I'm going into, in December, one of my favorite collections will be all around Christmas ornaments. In back, we have the Migos. I do not know why Mego decided to make Morty look like that. Don't ask me, but hey. But I had to get them. Again, Rick and Morty's not a huge collection. Not a lot of stuff out there, so you can't be too picky. At least not at this point. It's not like The Simpsons. So here in front we have the little Funko blind box figures. You're going to see some more of those. I'm not quite complete on these. I'm missing about a half a dozen at least. A couple of the rare Meeseeks. There's a Morty or 2. There's the Snake. So there's a few of those I need to pick up. There's been some decent portal guns. This is my favorite of the ones that have been done. I think Funko did this one as well. When we come down here, you'll see, remember I said I'd show you some of the built McFarlane sets. This is the garage with Rick and Morty, and it is really hard to keep together. I would suggest gluing it if you do decide to build some of those. This is wave 1, including the Build-A-Figure with the Funko action figure line. And then we get back into some more of the Funko blind box figures. There's another one of the McFarlane Build-A-Sets. You can see the rockets have fallen off on their own in back. And I haven't bothered to go try to put them back on again. And there we have some more blind box figures. Like I said, if you have some of these that you're looking to get rid of, especially some of the more difficult to find ones, let me know. Like I said, there's a half dozen or so that I still need to pick up. And I do want to be a completist on those eventually. Now, you know I've always said that Funkos are the downfall of humanity. Not a big fan, and yet here we have 12 Rick and Morty Pops. I really like these 12. Usually they were exclusive to some store. Actually, there's 11 because that's Bean up there on the right. But yeah, I did pick up a few. And the last item over here on this side is the Pickle Rick game, also from Cryptozoic. I like games that are themed around shows I like. Never been disappointed when I've bought a game and had it years later. So, there's my Rick and Morty collection. Let me know what your favorite items are in your collection. And until next week, have a great one.